This is Jana Underwood, and I'm here with
Deanna Jenkins.
my lovely friend. Okay, so we have a lot of information that's going to be given to you today, but I just want to start out with are we actually doing this 5K?
Yes, but we can walk.
Oh,
We
thank
can
you.
walk, yeah.
Good, because I was about to say I'm here for the cause, not the cardio.
Me too.
um,
And it's actually a really important cause. It is. This isn't just any race.
Yes, this is for the Safe Haven Ministry in Jackson County.
And so what Safe Haven does is they help women coming out of incarceration to have a safe place to land.
Awesome. So every step that we take at this 5K actually helps give someone a second chance.
That's right. It sure does.
So we're going to go ahead and ask Deanna a few questions here.
Okay.
Can you paint a picture for people of what kind of situations are these women coming from?
Absolutely, Janice. So a lot of the women have been in active addiction for long periods of time, and then they usually get a sentence and end up going to jail. And while they're in jail, they have time to detox and kind of get their mindset right. And then they start thinking, okay, what's next? Where am I going to go after I complete this sentence? And so what Safe Haven does is, they go through the application process. They, if it's a good fit, then, Miss Linda starts the process of getting them settled in. And usually that starts out with getting driver's license, medical appointment. And then they start looking for jobs 2 weeks in to being at Safe Haven.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Awesome. So next question for you. What actually happens when a woman comes to Safe Haven?
So what they do is they are in a 30-day blackout. They, no contact with anybody. And that's really just to give them time to get acclimated from being in jail and just try to, figure out what's next and where they're going to go. So usually it starts with getting, like I said, getting driver's license, getting doctor's appointments taken care of. And then they start the process of, working, finding jobs and where they're going to go to work, because you do have to, you have to support yourself.
I feel like people get scared about that process of back into the world.
Yes.
And so what you guys are doing is you're giving the exact steps and comfort and helping do that.
Absolutely, Janet. It really is a structured environment. I think that's what really sets Safe Haven apart from maybe some other programs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How does their life start to change once they're there?
Well, I think the one thing that I notice the most is how they're very shy and not open to maybe having conversations. But the first thing that you start noticing is once they get situated at Safe Haven and they start having, a little bit more confidence to maybe tell what God's done in their life when it comes to talking about their testimony, or what God's doing in their life, or what their plans are for after programming too. It's really cool.
Right. And I think a lot of women may not even know that what their life has been for that is a testimony.
That's right.
Because they're now going to be relatable to people that are going through this, and look where I'm at.
And look at what can be accomplished.
Deanna, I'm going to ask you, why is this so important to you personally?
Okay, so I suffered from drug addiction for a very, very long time. And a lot of it was just bad choices and just really not knowing the effects of how quick it could take control of my life. So after doing a jail sentence, I ended up going to a sober living program here in the area. Now, it wasn't Safe Haven, but it was similar. And it did give me that structured and that discipline, and it kind of gave me a course correction for where God wanted to lead me next. And it really did impact my life. So, in the 12 step, if you want to keep what you got to give it away and put back into it.
So my next question is, could this be someone that we know, a neighbor, a friend, a relative, someone watching this today?
Oh, absolutely, Jana. I think that is the one thing that if I could tell anybody that doesn't know anything about addiction, is it does not discriminate. It can be any race, any sex, any religion, status, whatever it is, age, any of it, it does not discriminate. And
Back to the race.
okay.
This is just a real question. Do they have to be a runner to be a part of this?
Absolutely not. So we are doing this to bring awareness to Safe Haven. You know, we want everybody to know about it. And of course we want to raise money and do this annually. You know, we would like to start doing this every year. But you absolutely do not have to be like an avid runner. You can walk, you can stroll, you can bring the dogs, you can bring the strollers, bring friends. But the thing is, just come to the race. And it is a timed race. We will have bib timers, and we've got a company from Knoxville coming in. It's called PB Racing, and they're handling all that stuff to tell who the winners were or are. And they're just, you know, they're really helping out a whole bunch with this because we are going to have winner prizes like you know, for the age groups too. So there'll be first, second, and third place winners. If that's an incentive, you know, hey, you can get you a little medal. If you want to get online, go to safehavenuc.org and you can register and get all the details. And even, you know, if you don't want to get behind us financially, you know, fill out an application and be a volunteer. You know, we need plenty of people at the water stations, or as Delilah, my daughter, likes to call it, Band-Aid stations. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, come out and volunteer. You know, it doesn't have to be financial support.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's all I have. I just come, run, walk for a reason, right?
Stroll along with us. Yeah. So, thank you for coming out and talking with me, Jenna. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.